When someone is in pain, it's especially important to be honest with them. If you don't understand the situation or aren't able to help, honesty will save both of you from spending time and energy on something that won't be helpful to either one of you. You cannot be all things to everybody. You can't have the magic bullet or the solution to all their problems. You better start working on your problems. That's number one. And then let them see by example how you handle your business. It's okay to let them know if you can't help, even if they reach out to you, since your mental health is important also. But sometimes a simple explanation is all that's needed to get everyone on the same page. It never hurts to ask. There are many ways you can offer support to someone when they're struggling. Most, if not all of us, have been on both sides of this conversation, and sometimes we struggle with offering support to our loved ones. You go in there like you the expert, you're going to fumble. I need to talk to me about it, man. I need to understand what you're going through, because the more I understand, the more I can help you. The more I understand, the more I can talk to this therapist. If you went to a therapist and they were good to you, recommend them. That might change their life. I know counseling changed my life. It changed my life, bro. I was going through life with the emergency breakup, doing self-esteem trainings, doing conflict resolution, helping people. But I wasn't helping me. See, I'm going around to the schools, juvenile justice center, the prisons, women prisons, men's prisons. I was going around to all, man, every time they threw me a challenge, I was the first one to step up. Let's do it. I'm with it. I'll go talk to them. I'll do it. And I'm just running on cylinders, man, all cylinders. But the only thing is, nobody was talking to me. So, as far as putting into me, I was basically a bucket with a hole in it. And I thought by helping other people, that was filling that hole, and it wasn't. You don't feel it that way. But then when I went to counseling, man, going to counseling for me, let me know that I wasn't crazy. Because before I started going to counseling, I thought something was wrong, man. Like, man, I've been through too much, all this trauma, and I want to go back and hurt some people, man. I mean, just dealing with all of that. I thought something was wrong with me. Like, why do I want to go hurt people that wronged me in my past? Like that kind of stuff. So sitting down with that lady, man, I think like by our 5th or 6th session, her and I was talking, and I said to her, you know something, I don't feel like I'm crazy. She said, why would you feel like that? I said, just growing up and people in your family call you crazy when you act out. You ever had that? I'm talking about you like 8 years old, 12 years old. You crazy? Just like your daddy. That's sticking in your head. That's toxic. Why would you tell an 8-year-old that he's crazy? Because he'll be 50 years old with that thought still in his head. And you done forgot all about it. He's still struggling with that thought in his head. Question, concerns, or comments?
I was going to say, chances are they'll say something like, well, you still got that on your mind? I was just talking.
Yeah, see, but that's their way. That's their way of covering it up. They don't want to admit that they put something in your mind and you've been struggling with it. So they're going to put it back on you. You still dealing with that? You still talking about that? I don't even remember saying that. Well, you should remember it. And if you don't remember what you said to me, how many other people you done hurt out there, you done cut? Wait, man, come on, man. You can't front with me. Because we know what right and wrong is. So if you mistreating somebody, you know what you're doing. If you making somebody feel insecure, you manipulating somebody, you know what you're doing. Because a narcissist going to pull out all stops, man, to control you. A narcissist, they banking on the fact that you have a conscience, because a narcissist does not. A narcissist does not have a conscience. You do. You the empath. So when you blow up on them, because they were wrong and they did something or they said something once again, and you blow up on them, later on you're going to be somewhere and you're going to get convicted. No matter what they said or did, they do this and say this all the time, but you're going to get convicted by your thoughts. And your thoughts going to be like, no matter what they do, you can't be like that. No matter how they treat you, you got to have forgiveness in your heart. No matter what they do to you, you got to turn the other cheek. You need to go back to that person and apologize for your part of it. So then we go back to the narcissist and we apologize because our conscience is messing with it. And the narcissist is expecting that. And they're going to go right back to what they was doing. Yeah. They count on you. They know you're going to come back to them. Because you true and you real. You might be flawed, but you real. And they know your conscience is gonna mess with you.
So going back to one of your other points, it's easier for people to like look at something on TV and not be able to see like it's happening to them. Because I feel like there's this level of like nearsightedness and like a disconnect between reality to where it's like emotional shielding almost. Like, because like we've all been in a situation like that where we can look at something from a distance and be able to point a finger at it and not realize it's happening all around.
It's happening. The Bible talk about it.
Yeah.
The Bible says, how can you look at the splinter in your neighbor's eye when you got a whole plank in your own eye?